Hey everybody, this is Darren for the Music Scene here in beautiful Park City, Utah for the 2010 Sundance Film Festival. Now you know that the film festival is all about film, but it's also about some great music and composers and directors, and we're going to go find out what the music is like here at Sundance Film Festival.
Vi holdt pause lidt.
Naam ayolnaq men. Angallama qimaannarsinnaanginerp.
Nej, kom nu.
Hey everybody, this is Darren for the Music Scene here at beautiful Park City, Utah with the 2010 Sundance Film Festival. I'm here with the director, one of the actors, the music director of the movie Nuummioq. It's from Greenland. And guys, are you enjoying your stay here in Park City so far?
Absolutely, yeah.
So I hear you had your premiere this morning. How'd that go?
Great. Went really well. People was happy about it, smiling, come and say nice things to us, and we're really happy about that.
We got ourselves some good laughs and some good cries. People were also crying.
That's
and
a good
yeah.
thing. We like that. About the music in the film, since we are called the Music Scene, and you did the music in the movie, what was your process of picking the music for the film?
Well, first, all of us here, plus the producer, Mickey Sak, who's not here now, we had a long talk, actually several talks about the mood of the film, the point of this film, how we all saw it should be. And we based that upon our personal lives in Greenland at the moment. So we chose very early on to not go for the overtly romantic string kind of score. And we also chose to have some personal stuff, meaning try and play as much as possible ourselves. So my part of the job as music supervisor was actually spent just stringing up bands I like or musicians we all looked up to and trying to get them to give a song to the movie, which worked out really fine. Then the score part was basically me and a bunch of friends sitting in the living room playing on banjos and guitars and having fun that way. Yeah.
So the film has been called the most ambitious film to come out of Greenland in a long time. How do you feel about that? How do you react to that statement?
Well, it's the first film that comes out of Greenland. So, but the ambition was to make a film that could be watched everywhere, and thus we wanted a film that looked beautiful, that sounded right, and had great acting. And I actually think we succeeded. So,
in the film, are there well-known actors or is it newcomers, all newcomers?
It's a bit of a double thing actually. So for everybody outside of Greenland, like here, nobody's known at all. In Greenland, everybody knows our faces because everybody knows everybody's faces. So it was a weird experience when we saw the first shots of the movie to see our neighbor, our friends, our aunts, act. Because we never saw that before. It's the first time.
Look, there's Uncle Bob.
Yeah, exactly. Uncle Bob shooting a reindeer now.
When we casted for the film, actually we ended up having a main part of the cast to be musicians. Not many people in Greenland has feature film experience, but and when we found out that musicians are able to be in the moment, so oddly enough we ended up over half of the cast is musicians on their daily life.
I think because the musicians, when we act together and when we play music together, we talk with sounds and we don't use work. So I think that's why we can communicate without saying anything because of the music.
And actually some of the small stories in the story are real life stories experienced from us or our friends as well.
The film says a lot about family and tradition. How does the film encompass these two things, family, tradition, that kind of thing?
family is a big issue because it's about Lars here, Malik, who's basically working out his past, which has to do with his family, with his mother and father dying, and what that did to his family. And in terms of tradition, I guess that the tradition here is that the family doesn't talk. They don't talk about what hurts, about their feelings, and that's basically what he does to his family and to himself, is to start talking, saying things out loud.
There's another thing as well. From the very outset of making this movie, even from before anything was written, everybody kind of agreed that if there was a movie to be made, it would not be one that shows pretty icebergs and polar bears and wild nature, or people in kayaks and stuff like that. Because mostly when people come and film in Greenland, documentaries or whatnot, it focuses on the past, on the traditions and all that. So we wanted to show how we live nowadays in Greenland. But even though it is contemporary, we have mobile phones and go shoot advertising in the fjords and stuff like that, family is still the main part of our lives there, just because there's nobody around. And the story kind of also tries to emphasize that, like, you can be as modern as you want, but in the end the family is like the main thing.
You told me that this is your first time here at Sundance and everything. So how is it so far?
It's amazing.
Beautiful. It looks like a snapshot from a Christmas holiday. Yeah. I would like to come here and spend my Christmas holiday. It's so beautiful here.
We'll definitely come back. That's for sure. We'd like to come back.
So, have you talked to anybody here at Sundance about distribution or anything? Have you gotten any bites about that?
That's what's happening right now. We're just crossing our fingers and hoping for the best. But talk to us in a few days, and it will be real.
What would you like to say to people out there that are watching about your film? What would you like to say?
Stay. Don't think negative in your life. Try to think positive. That's what I think. I want to say to people.
That's what you want them to walk away with, is
live now.
Live now.
Yeah.
Also, we don't live in igloos.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the music scene. Look out for this movie, people. Nuummioq from Greenland. Look out for it. It's going to be out there. Go and get it. Go watch it when you see it. Thank you.